Hello everyone. Hello and welcome to today's live stream. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. We have an interesting topic today. Hope you everyone is doing okay. All right, today is a very this live stream will be very relaxing because we have an important topic to discuss, and I believe a lot will learn from this, especially if you're planning to get married. Yes, so you are planning to get married, or if you're already married, and if you have children that age that are ready to get married, this is for them too. Thank you for joining me. Give me thumbs up. We're going to discuss this topic because I see it on social media. That's why I tell people, please never you go with what you see on social media. Social media people, especially these online in-laws. The way they talk, the way they reason sometimes is just appalling. Sometimes I look at it, I just shake my head because you have to really have a tough skin. You really have to know who you are and what you believe in to survive on this social media. To tell you the truth, and Bara, we're going to discuss something very, 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 very vital, very, very important. People are getting married every day. That's just the truth, and and more people are going to get married. But I saw this on Instagram. Hey, Mabel, welcome. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. We are still celebrating. This week is celebration week. I was reading a comment. Where is Ivana? Ivana dropped a comment. Oh, God, I'm going to discuss that later. Let's jump into this. If I see Ivana here, I'm going to talk about it. I read her comment. I was laughing. I said, "Aw." But let's jump into today's discussion. So today we're going to discuss about wedding on a budget versus wedding on credit. Wedding on a budget is a wedding that you do by God's grace and well. Amen. Thank you for joining me. Give me thumbs up as you come in, okay? Wedding on a budget is a planned wedding. Wedding you plan based on what you can afford, based on what you have. You understand? Based on what you can afford. And wedding on credit is when people go out of their way to borrow money for wedding. Some take loans, some borrow from people in order to, have their wedding or have a wedding. Wedding on budget is working with what you have. Planning the wedding around what you can afford. And this page on Instagram, I came across this, and this lovely lady just got married. The lovely picture you're seeing there. Congratulations to them. Wishing them happy, blissful marriage. So this lady actually posted. She said that things we did to cut costs in our wedding. So she wanted to share things they did. She shared things they did to cut costs in our wedding. Because on social media, when you go on social media, there are some weddings you see, you will scream. You will scream because of how lavish. Because of, when you look at the wedding, you're like, what is going on here? But to tell you the truth, I don't have anything against. If you can afford it, why not? A well-known musician, I think his Davido, had a wedding. It was a very lavish wedding because number one, of course, he can afford it. So he can afford it. So it was just like, it was just done lavishly. Although I didn't see the whole wedding, but I saw some videos. So if you can afford such, why not do what you can afford? That is the truth. But what we are talking about today is wedding on a budget versus on credit. When people now go to borrow money in order to, have a wedding or borrow money for their wedding, that is a no-no to me. Tell you the truth. That is a no-no to me. You go to the bank, you borrow money just because you want to have a wedding. And then after that, you forget that it will incur interest too. After your wedding, now you have a loan to pay. And mind you, the people you wanted to impress are not there to help you. They have gone back to their different homes. They're to their homes. So now you're carrying that burden of paying loan. And financial, when it comes to, some of the challenges couple face, finances is a very important role, is a very important part, is one of the major challenges couple have after wedding. Because you know what? You have other issues to deal with. You're planning to settle down. You're planning to enjoy this marriage. You're planning to learn about this marriage. Now, you have loan to pay. I'm going to break this down. So let me just share this lady's story. So she posted things we did to cut costs in our wedding. She said, I made my hair in the market for just 3K, meaning 3K naira, which is basically 3K naira will be like maybe $2. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say $2. So she made her hair in the market. So meaning she went to the market, when you do something in the market or when you buy things from the market, it's usually less expensive compared to going to the supermarket or going to big salons. Because think about it, see her beautiful hair. That hair, if she has gone to the salon, it will have cost her maybe up to maybe 15K, 10K, 20K. And if they know that she's having a wedding, of course, the price will go up. But she said she did her hair for 3K. She said, I paid a friend for makeup. Hey, yeah. How much did you pay her? She said, my sister-in-law, in-laws, okay, younger sister, made my nails. So her sister-in-law, the sister-in-law's younger sister made her nails, ways she cut costs. She said, I went to Suleja market to buy my husband's suit. And it was very cheap compared to boutique. Oh, wow. So she went to the market to buy her husband's suit. Because think about it, of course, it was cheaper compared to boutique. When you go to the boutique, you know how much they sell suits for. So he said, my younger brother made my husband's shoe. Wow, wow. Younger brother is very skillful. So her younger brother made her husband's shoes. She said, my siblings handled the food. He said, it was just my parents that traveled to Abuja from my family side. She said, I had my dress. She said my dresses, because you change dresses, wedding gown, then you change to, regular dress, and then another regular dress. Some people have up to 5 dresses just for that wedding day. They can change up to 5 dresses. So she said for her dresses, I had my dresses sewn and it was cheaper than renting. So this lady actually put in time to buy her stuff at cheaper rate. Because she shopped around. She asked around. So she was able to get the things that she wore, and her husband wore, and some of the things that they used for their wedding at a cheaper rate. At a cheaper rate. That is what I called wedding on budget. And this beautiful lady was just sharing it happily. Happily. And she got married. But one thing, I'm going to read some of the comments. It will, you'll be amazed when you hear some of the things some people had to say. She said, I didn't have a bridal shower. I made my wedding flower and it was cheaper. Hey, kudos to you. She said, I didn't have little bride, little groom, no bridesmaid and groomsmen. What? She didn't have bridal train. But let me tell you the truth. Do you know this is a good example of cutting your coat? Cutting your clothes. They say the way they say it now, then the way they used to say it is cutting your coat according to your size. Meaning, make sure you go with what you can afford. Go with what you can afford. Don't be carried away by what you see on social media. Because some people are not married today because of this. Because they want an elaborate wedding. Yes, so very elaborate. People like, they want people to hear. They want people to know. And the thing is, some of them are not even making money. Some of these young girls that are dreaming of an elaborate big wedding, they're not even working. And that is why some of these men, these young men, are being pushed into doing things, into putting their hands into things that they are not supposed to do. And that's why you hear people, oh, I was duped, I was this. Because these men are trying to make money to please these young girls. Because most of them want elaborate wedding. They will hear, oh, my wedding will loud, oh. It will loud, oh. Because they are going off with what they see on social media, with some of the celebrities getting married. These people are celebrities. They have money. You cannot go based on what you see. So this person that just recently got married, Davido, you cannot go off that. He's a billionaire, for heaven's sake. He has money. So some of these young girls, their eyes will just be going cha-cha-cha, lighting up when they see that, oh, I want my wedding to be like that. I want my wedding to be like that. If God is leading you to somebody who can't afford such wedding, what are you going to do? You turn that person down because the person can't afford it. You miss your husband because of wedding, just one day. Or maybe somebody's daughter, like Otodolo's daughter or Bill Gates' daughter, getting married. They can afford it. They can afford it. And some of these young girls are saying, oh, we don't have men, no. We want to get married, though, but nobody's coming for our hand in marriage. Men, no, there's no men anymore. No man, that that they are, basically, men are not there anymore. And there are lots of single girls, single ladies out there looking for somebody to marry them. It's not that there are not men out there. There are men, but they are very choosy. They don't want the ones that are struggling, that are trying to make it. They don't want those ones. They want already made ones. They want ones that are already rich. Let me tell you, not everybody will marry a rich person. That's the truth. Some, if you're lucky, if that's what God is leading you, you can marry somebody that is already made. That's okay. But some of you know, maybe your husband, the person God is leading you to marry, maybe that person is just an upcoming person. He's not already made. As long as he's hardworking, he has a job. You make it. You will make it in the future. But now they want, oh no, 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 no. I want the soft girl life. Oh. So that's why some of these young men are putting their hands into things they shouldn't do. Think about kidnapping, their hands are there. Scamming, they are there. Because they're trying to make money to keep up with these girls, to be able to take care of these young girls, these ladies. And it's all based on what you see on social media. And I thank God for Nigerian government. They're doing a very good job in the area of cutting down all the show off. Before on social media, you see Nigerians spreading money, showing money. Somebody will just wake up. The video they want to make is just to show people that they have money. Enid, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nigerians were doing that a lot. It was very disgusting to watch for me. And number one, the person will not say where he got the money from, but you see them with bundles, wraps of money, displaying, spraying, playing with it on social media till the government said, no, enough. If you're caught doing that, you're going to jail. And they set an example with one person, one celebrity that was always doing that. You just come, the video, whatever video, the video says, Mabel, please hope you're doing well. Yes, so, oh, sis Mabel, okay, you're just reading her. So what this person will do is just spread money. Sometimes he will just lie on it and just, tempting people with money. People not finding out or not asking, well, how are you getting this money? How are you making it? Because we don't see you go to work. Well, how are you getting this money? So we don't see that anymore now on social media. At least we've rested. Because what they were doing was tempting this young man into doing dubious things, into putting their hands on things that are evil and bad in order to make money. Some of those things I can't see it here on social media because of YouTube. The quest to make quick money is not even make money. The quest to make quick money, make money now. They can sell their brother for that because of what is going on social media. And these young ladies are not making life easy for them. Some of these young ladies, there was one that canceled his wedding. You know why? Because his fiancée wanted a wedding dress. How much was it even? Was it $10,000? I can't remember. Oh, Linda in the house? Hey, I didn't see Linda. Welcome. Oh, it was Enid. It's Enid that is here, though. I didn't see Linda. Yeah. She wanted a wedding dress worth 10K. And this man couldn't afford it. He just said, you know what? No. I cannot deal with this. I can't afford it. Clearly means I cannot afford you. He called off the wedding. Because they are into, hey, what are you wearing for your wedding? Oh, that is cheap. Why are you? And I'll read some of the comments to see. Some people were laughing at this young lady that just decided to cut down and to plan her wedding according to budget, their budget. Must every wedding be elaborate? Is it because of social media? And then some of these young girls, that's what they have in their mind. They will never get married. That's the truth. And that's why some of them, they get married. 3 months, they're out of there. Because you know the reason. They marry the person because of money, because of fame, because of popularity. There was a post I read. The person said, you know what? The way wedding, marriages are breaking. People getting married after 3 months, they are separated. 4 months, 6 months, a year, they are separated. Somebody said, you know what? If you get married and your wedding doesn't last up to 4 years, you're going to refund your guests all the money they spent and refund the present and give them back the presents they gave you because it is getting rampant. Because you know why? People are not preparing for marriage. They are more concerned about that wedding day. Once the person, shows them money, flashes cars, they agree. But they don't take time to learn that person. They don't take time to get to know the person. Because after that wedding, you're going to live with the person. Then you now realize that this person is very abusive. This person is this. Those things that you should have seen, those red flags you should have seen during courtship. And before you know it, I'm not getting married anymore. Many are only focused on the wedding day, which is just one day. Go back and look. See those people that have been married for years, 20 something years, 30 years. Ask them how they started. But now, they will advise you don't start with anybody. Oh. Do not build with any man. Oh. Because if you build with them, they will leave you and get a side chick. I understand. Some men are bad, but there are some good ones out there. Think about the men of faith, some of these pastors now that have been married for years, 50 years, 40, 30, 20 something years. They met their spouses when they had nothing. I even came and talked about Bamilole. Is it Bamiloye? Bamiloye, yes. The art minister, the drama minister. I think he's a pastor. I don't know whether he's a pastor or just when when he talked about his wedding. He said he had nothing. He said the suit he wore, somebody bought it for him. The shirt, the shoes he wore that day, somebody bought it for him. But look at him now. Is he lacking anything? Is he lacking any? Pastor Paul Enenche said when he met his wife, remember, Pastor Paul Enenche is a medical doctor. His wife, Dr. Becky Enenche, is a medical doctor too. So both of them, they had a promising career. Yes, so their plan that time was to go to the UK, to continue with their career. Yeah. But before they left, because, after graduation from the university, the wife got a job and they gave them a very nice self-contained apartment. But before, and then they were planning on, going to the UK. But that time, he was fired. He was born again. He was born again for a long time. In college, he was on fire for God. Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche. If you have listened to his testimony, you know. He was on fire for God in campus. So he now said, okay, before we make this decision, he just went to the mountain for 3 days, praying and fasting strictly, asking God for direction. Knowing, two doctors, two medical doctors, of course they will make it. Their future is bright. Especially going to the UK, they'll get a job. Once they pass the exam, the board exam, whatever exam they were very intelligent. Both of them were intelligent, they are intelligent. And, our students, they were very intelligent too. So he had to go to the mountain to see God's face. As he was praying on the mountain, as he was seeking God's face, God told him specifically to start the ministry. And I think they were in the north, that part. I know they're still in the north. They're in Abuja now. I can't remember whether they were in Jos or Kaduna. I can't remember. So God told him to go to Abuja and start a church. Hey, wahala. And he said, wow. Mind you, his wife already was starting a job. And they were staying at the quarters where they gave the wife. He said he didn't know what to do when that message came because it was clear. God clearly told him to go to Abuja and start a church there. So he said, that when he got home, he didn't know what to tell his wife. Am I missing Linda? Was Linda here? I see Mabel was saying welcome. Welcome, sis Linda. Okay, I think we wanted to say welcome, Enid. Yeah. Yes, so. Okay, guys, let me continue. So he didn't know how to break the news to his wife. He didn't know. He said, God help me. When he got home and his wife was, welcome, how was it? And he told his wife the message he got. And do you know what his wife said? Do you know what his wife said? The wife said, God told me the same thing. She said, when you went to the mountain to pray, I also was praying and fasting. That's why I tell you guys, God is not an author of confusion. If he speaks to one person, he will confirm it. If he speaks to one person, he will confirm it. So he was like, what? Are you serious? He said, yes. She said, yes. Mind you, these are doctors who their life already set out for them. Already set out. Already planned. Two medical doctors. Think about it. His wife said, yes, so God told me the same. So they had to move out from that beautiful apartment. And then they moved to Abuja. And then they moved to Abuja, a place they've never lived before. They had to get a one room. It's not, this one is not one room apartment though. One room, they say one room, one nice self-contained room. That was how they started. When you look at them now, tell me what you see. How many years of marriage? Because I see people now discouraging people, don't marry. Mama Abelia, Mama Abelia, no. Mama Abena, no. It was yesterday. We had our party yesterday. You were missing in action. You were missing in action. Yes, so you were missing in action. So, but the thing is, yes, so we had our party. We brought food. You were missing in action. Doc has brought fufu with palm nut soup. Yes, so Mabel brought Ghana jollof. You were missing in action. Now you want to eat your own birthday cake and food. No, it's late now. It's late. What are you bringing to the table? Maybe you can enjoy refreshment after this. So see how they are doing now. Looking back, looking back. But I see now on social media, they'll say, God forbid, I'll never build with a man. They all want a ready-made man. And that's why some of these men treat them like liabilities. They treat them like liabilities. Because think about it, it's their money, they made their money, and they know you're marrying them because of money. That's why they can cheat on you, do whatever they want. But I'm not saying that those ones you build with those, some of these men are not wise at all. A woman will build with you from scratch, and then when you feel that you've arrived, that you have money, you start cheating on her. Before you know it, you get a second wife because you feel you have arrived, you can handle it. And yes, so you can take care of two women. It doesn't work like that. So this lady now shared how she had her wedding. It was wedding on budget. Exactly. Mabel said, cut your coat according to your size. Exactly. There are things that are more important than that one wedding day. That day. It's just one day, isn't it? There was this lady, she had a flamboyant wedding. It was elaborate. And you know, her parents sponsored it. Parents were rich. Her parents sponsored the wedding. And looking back, 1 year after marriage, she said, if I had known. She said, I wouldn't have had an elaborate wedding. She said, I would have used that money my parents spent to put down on a house, to pay for down payment on a house. And one said, instead of that big money that they wasted on my wedding day, they should have given me some of it. to offset my student loan, to pay off my student loan. Because think about it. You do elaborate everything, you need everything. After that, it's just one day. People will just go home to your tent, oh Israel. You'll be the one that'll be burdened with payment, with loan. So some of these young girls, the parents, oh yeah, they can foot the bill. The parents can foot the bill. But they forget that they're going to, at least they need a house too. So this girl said if she had known, she would have asked her parents to give her that money. Should have used a little portion for wedding and use the remaining for down payment on a house. I won't say that she should have used that money, part of that money, to settle her school loan, to pay off her school loan. Because these are debts people are carrying. People don't understand it. To go to school here in America, to go to medical school, you can easily, I'm not kidding you, pay $300,000. Now I know that the price has increased. Can easily, and most of them, they take out loans. How can a student afford such an amount? They take out loans. Some depending on the school. Some you can pay up to $200,000. Some $150,000. Some 100K. 100K is for medical school. No, it's cheap. Some not even nursing school now, private nursing school can cost up to 100K, 50K, 80K. And what the students do, they take out loans. Think about it. Graduating as a student, you have a loan already on your neck. And, taking that school loan is just like, paying off a house, paying for a house. And then when you're getting married, you now incur additional loan upon that. It won't work now. It's only an unwise person who would do that. So these were celebrities that said that. They said if they had known. Because I tell you, when you get married here in this country, pray you don't have any loan to bother you, student loan or any loan. Because think about it, you're going to get a mortgage, you're going to get a house. And you have to pay mortgage. Even if you're renting, that payment alone is too much. In addition, you'll be making payments you have other bills, car loan, other bills that you need to pay. And then on top of it, student loan. On top of it, student loan. It is not cheap. So this young lady now, and it's just broke down, told us how she managed to pay for, her wedding dress and her husband's suit and some of the things that she used at the wedding. She said that she didn't have little bride or little groom, no bridesmaid and groomsmen. She didn't have those. She said her siblings handled the food. She said she went to the market to buy her husband's suit. She said she made her hair in the market. She didn't go to a salon. And the dress, she said somebody made her dress. Where did she say? Let me say. Was here. So she said I had my dresses sewn. And it was cheaper than renting. So she had somebody sew her dress cheaper at a cheaper rate. And let's read some of the comments. And then I'll talk about borrowing money to do wedding. Number one, that's the biggest downfall because you're entering into marriage with loan, with credit, just to please people. That is why I say it is easy for you to go to the registry, wait there, go to the church. As long as you have witnesses there, have the witnesses and few people, have your wedding. And then down the road, when you are able to celebrate, call everybody, you do it. Do what works for you. So the person said, This person said, budget wedding planning are being embraced in Nigeria gradually. Please, I hope so. I hope so. Because I'm tired of seeing these elaborate weddings. After a few months, after a year, they are separated. They are divorced. And I'm not saying that when you have a budget wedding, it's not a guarantee that your wedding will last. But people should not just be jumping into marriage just based on wedding. Just want that one day. Just that one day. You have to focus on the marriage itself. You have to learn the person you're getting married to. It's not only about that day. But young girls, I've been dreaming about it. I've been dreaming about, since I was a little girl, dreaming of my fairy tale wedding, how my Prince Charming will come and sweep me off my feet. Okay, me riding in caravan and all that. Is it caravan? I don't know. But let's read what they had to say. It's a budget wedding planning are being embraced in Nigeria gradually and will be a viral thing in less than no time. I said hallelujah. And somebody, it got 100 likes. And somebody said, we love to see it. This person said, beautiful. Which one did the man do? Wahala. You see the sarcasm there. Beautiful, but which one did the man do? She didn't say what her husband did. So she just narrated what she did, how she helped, you know, to cut down on the cost. This one said, my sister-in-law's younger sister. I don't know. Understanding, yeah, she didn't write it, but understanding, babe, your reward is in heaven. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments. So this one wrote, I support everything until my siblings handled food. I beg. I'm the siblings that want to have fun at your wedding. I'm not handling anything except coordinate food for the guests. So, because she said her siblings handle the food. Maybe the contributed money for the food and, made it happen for her. Why not if not? This one say, no be by force, sha. If you don't have the ability to have a wedding, don't have it. Are you serious? Nobody is forcing you. You can just have a civil wedding and enter your house. Waiting be all this one. People, bad mouth. And I wonder, you that is talking, are you married? Continue. She's married. That's the most important thing, isn't she? She's married. Now, people can have bad mouth, though, I'm telling you. Very, very mean people. She's just sharing for you to know that you can have a wedding of your dreams. Yeah, you can really have a wedding of your dreams. All you need to do is cut down. You can do that. That's what she's trying to tell people. Linda! No, you're not late, Linda. Welcome, Linda. Give me thumbs up as you guys come in. Give me thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Give me thumbs up. This person said, who made the cake? I'm interested in that one. Who made the cake? Oh my God. This one called them glorified Sapa. People are so mean. So glorified Sapa. You guys know what Sapa is. Glorified poverty. And this person replied, thank you. This person replied this person that just mocked them and called them glorified poverty. This person replied and say, how now? This is better than collecting loans. Hey, I've been saying it. He said, this is better than collecting loans or begging for money because of marriage. Oh. Very much better than it. You are ready to get married because you want to pepper them. You borrow money, you go to the bank and borrow money. And some of them borrow money from this loan shark. And you will not have your peace. Because once it's time for you to pay back and you don't pay back, they will threaten you. They will make your life a living hell till you pay back. till you pay back. This person just told them the truth, just making fun. He say, ha, this is better than collecting loans or begging for money because of marriage. You know, not everyone earns much, especially in Nigeria. 2 weeks ago, someone told me a teacher was earning 25K monthly. Very, very poor. How do you think she'll be able to afford a big wedding? Tell me. That's why I created this page. So people like that can also be celebrated. Thank you so much for creating this page. So that people like, yes, that can't afford a big, elaborate wedding. Boy, marriage is not about how big your wedding or how elaborate. Even Pastor Paul and Angel said it. She said during their wedding, people promised them stuff. Yes, so people help them. Somebody was supposed to, buy the cow for them. Somebody was supposed to, yeah. See how they are doing now. Well off. They're very rich. Doing God's work. Papa Yedepo, when he got married, he had nothing. He had nothing. How many years later? And they're okay now. Some other people, the thing is, and I have to, there's this topic here I want to share. Because people misunderstand, they use this word loosely. Not to borrow before not to borrow before you can afford such wedding. See, my dear, not to borrow, and some of them are borrowing and they don't have peace. After wedding, some of them don't have peace. That's why their marriages don't last. No peace. Think about it. You sleeping and the loan shark, the person you borrowed money from, is calling you all the time. What are you going to pay back now? You told me in 3 months, and 3 months has passed. This is 5th month. When are you go? How can the person have peace of mind at home? Something you should have avoided. But you want people to say, oh, this wedding is one in town, not knowing that after that, your wedding, many people have weddings and theirs will be bigger than you. If you can afford it, there's no problem. Do what you want to do. Just like the example I gave, Davido had his wedding. He did what he wanted to do. He had money. He has money. The man is wealthy. And then some people will be copying her, copying Davido. We'll see what his wife is wearing. I want to wear that. And when they tell you the price, you think you can afford it. Just like I said, a man had to cancel a wedding because if his fiance wanted an outrageous wedding dress, he couldn't afford it. All right, let me continue. Guys, thumbs up as you come in. Thumbs up as you come in, please. Thumbs up as you come in. And this person said, I love the simplicity. This person wrote, your choice, my sister. So far, you are happy. You don't need internet validation, especially exactly. Your home is blessed. Amen. This one said, siblings handle food care. Make my sister not see this post. Oh. He said the siblings handle the food. He said, this one said, let my sister not see this post too. But you guys are getting what I'm saying. Hopefully, people that watch the replay, you get what I'm trying to say. If you can afford it, why not? If not, why not? If not, if you can't afford it, afford an elaborate wedding, please plan a wedding, do a wedding within your means that you can afford. Wedding is wedding. As long as the most important thing for God to bless that marriage, that's the most important thing. And for both of you to live long, and for both of you to enjoy your marriage, and for both of you to walk in the fullness of, to walk in line with the word of God. Do you understand? And understand the goal. Understand God's plan concerning marriage, especially your marriage. Because God bringing both of you together is for a purpose, is for a reason. Many people just enter into marriage because everybody is getting married. Oh, everybody's getting married. Well, let me get married too. No plan, no purpose, nothing, no direction. Oh, okay, I'm here. Let's just get married. No, 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 no. You need to know God's plan and purpose for bringing both of you together. Some it might be ministry. That's the truth. Might be ministry. Just like we're praying for the Blisses. It might be ministry. God brought them together for that. Some you don't know, maybe for development. Some maybe from for helping others, welfare, touching life, apostolic work, supporting the work of the ministry, evangelism. Just know the plan. It's not just, oh, everybody's getting married. Let me just get married. That's why it's boring. You don't know why God is bringing both of you together. Mm. Ah, so this one was just gloating on the one on her wedding. I don't want to read it. That's good. This one still, they're still saying my family will handle suit. So it was cheaper than renting. Ah, love is beautiful, oh. These people, we are just encouraging them. This is good. We must do things at our level and not be carried away by internet sensation. I love that. Whether low or high budget wedding, wedding is wedding. A union between a man and a woman. It doesn't say a union between high budget and low budget. No, it doesn't. Because some of these high budget wedding, after that, they'll hear it. The way they will treat them, and you're wondering what just happened. What just happened? I love this. I love this. This person said, smart move. The goal is to invest in the marriage and future, not the wedding. Guys, take this home. That is the goal. That wedding day will come, it will go. As the truth. If you, like I said, I don't have any problem. If you can afford it, no problem. But that wedding day will come and go. But the goal is investing in your marriage to build your marriage, to make your marriage last. And then the future, you invest in the future. What do you want to do after marriage? Some will work, some will like to go, further their education. That's the goal. You save your money for that. This is what this person, you're so smart. It's a smart move. The goal is to invest in the marriage future, not the wedding. Say your home is blessed. And some of our young girls are being discouraged now on social media because I hear this narrative all the time. Don't build with a mano. Don't build with a mano. Don't start with a mano because when they make it, they will leave you. They'll get side chick. They'll do this. Oh, even talking about it. Holy Spirit, you're wonderful. This next comment, let's read it. I think that's what. This is exactly, I just said it now. Now, I didn't even see this comment coming, but this is what the person said. Wife, we sabi manage with laughing emoji, laughing at her, which means wife that is married is good with management, that is managing. He say, wife, we sabi manage. Hope tomorrow, no besides cheek, go they enjoy the wealth. Even if you build your marriage, let me tell you, you don't have control over what your spouse will do. That's just the truth. It is sad that some men are unwise. That are some men are heartless. It is beyond a wife's control. That some men, after building with them, some of these men, without conscience, some of these men without conscience, they will leave their wives for a side chick. Very heartless, very painful. Does it happen? It does. Does that mean you shouldn't build your home when you get married? You have to, because you don't have control over what will happen in the future. That's the truth. That is why I always advise when it comes to getting married, seek God's face because God sees the future. We can only see what is happening now. We don't even know what will happen in 2 hours' time or an hour, in an hour's time, or even in 3 minutes' time. But God sees the future. God knows where your marriage will be in 10 years, 5 years, 20 years. That's why you have to rely and depend on God to lead you to the right spouse. Even after God has led you to the right spouse and you get married, you still have to depend on Him to see you through that marriage. And you have to play your own part in that marriage. You don't just come and relax. Okay, God has led me to my husband. Oh, God brought us together. Why not you relax? No, 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 no. You still continue to pray. You still continue to depend on God. You still continue to learn from each other. Still continue to work on your marriage. Tell you the truth. Because two people coming together, or two strangers coming together, it is not an easy thing. It is not an easy thing. Think about it. Even you, when you lived, in the dormitory, or I won't say dormitory, in school, maybe in college, you were sharing a room with your roommates. You know how it goes. Some of you maybe you didn't have a good experience because of the person you were sharing the space with. Not to talk of a husband that will be there, constantly there, waking up. Wahala. All right. So that's I'm almost done, guys, and then we'll relax and we'll talk. But I just want to pass this information for people to know, to understand that you can have a good wedding. Yeah, can have your dream wedding. It mustn't break the bank. You can have a wedding within your budget. Stop going by what you see on social media. Forget about it. That's why some of these single girls are not married because they are waiting for a billionaire, somebody that will, will sponsor, somebody that will, marry them and for them to have elaborate wedding and all that, because they want to show off on social media because they've attended or some of their friends' wedding and they've watched some of their friends' wedding. I've seen on social media some of these rich people's wedding. And I'm here to tell you that some of them borrow money just to make it happen. There is nothing more peaceful than you living within your means, doing what you can afford. After having a wedding, you just have a sign of relief. Yeah. Just take a deep breath. Thank you, Lord. Knowing you don't have to owe anybody. You're not owing the photographer. You're not owing the wedding planner because that's what happens. Okay, they'll tell you to pay them, okay, certain amount after the wedding, then you complete it. Then after the wedding, you won't be able to complete it. When you see their call, you'll be running away. Hey, God, you'll be running away. Just like last year when we had our mother's burial, my mom is gentle, so rest in peace. I tell you, the vendors, if you see the amount they were charging, you have to book food. You have to, make sure. I say, God, you are our provider. This thing, millions. This one, this thing is not allowed. Millions. When they charge you, they are charging millions. Millions. And I'm like, we're not going to borrow money for anything. No. God will provide. And God did. After our mother's burial, thank you to the glory of God. Nobody will say, oh, you're still owing me. Oh. No. God did it. God provided. Just the way with wedding. You don't want after marriage, after wedding, that one day, you will not be able to sleep at night. You won't have peace at night because this vendor is calling you. Oh, no, no, you haven't completed my payments now. Oh, no, this one is, you haven't done, and you don't know where to start, where to get the money. You emptied your bank account just for wedding. Your husband emptied his bank account. And now they are at your neck. They want you to complete your payment. Some go to court too, just because of wedding. I beg you. I beg you. This one was making fun of her. Wife, wait Sabi manage. Hope tomorrow. No be side chick. It's not your portion. You will not build a house and a side chick will come and occupy. Even if a side chick comes to occupy, you still have your life. God will see you through. That's the truth. That is the truth. And because it's happening a lot, some of these married men have side chicks. Some of them without moral. Some heartless ones. A woman you build with a woman for years. A woman will be there supporting you, doing everything for you, making sure the family is well, not knowing that you have somebody on the side. Big Wahala. Where is Yvonne? Yvonne. I miss Yvonne. Where is Yvonne? I'm missing some people here. Dorcas, name them. I'm missing lots of people. Ivana. Elizabeth. I'm missing Ronke. Ronke was here yesterday. I'm missing some people. And this person said, my sister, you did well, oh. Both who spend millions and who do parlor in our wedding. What matters is what happens after the whole celebration. The wedding is not what really matters. Nah, the marriage matters more. It's true. It's the marriage. Because it's not how elaborate your wedding was or whatever. Hmm. Some of them have this big thing, and then when you hear shege, you get through a lot. And even those with budget wedding, same thing. So it's not really wedding. Whether you had a low budget wedding or a high budget wedding, it all depends on the marriage. That's what matters. That's what people should focus on. Because you're getting married for marriage. It's not for wedding. No. But some people they are more interested in the wedding, all their care, all what their attention. Because think about it, some of them will tell you that since I was a child, I've been dreaming of this fairy wedding, of this fairy tale wedding. So that's what in the dream, I normally see myself wearing this Cinderella beautiful dress. So that's how I'm going to look. That's wonderful. That's good. But my dear, after that, remember all that dream now for one day, you settled there. That's where it ends. That dream that you dreamt, you've been dreaming, it's just one day. And it's good to make you feel good. But don't depend only on that day. Make sure you plan for your marriage. Make sure you plan. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Some attend classes, isn't it? Before you get married, you have to attend marriage classes. Do what you gotta do to prepare for the real marriage, because the marriage part, you go see Shegel. Some of you go see Sheg is true, because if you're not prepared for it, and nobody prepares you for it, you just pray that you have a spouse, an understanding spouse, a spouse that is really your husband, that is a support system, not somebody that will break you. Okay, and this person said, that's beautiful for you, dear. Button came. This one said, that is beautiful, but my own will loud. She said her own will loud. That's okay, sister. It doesn't, yes, we believe God with you. Your own go loud. Your own go loud. But if you marry a man that is not gonna afford that loud wedding, don't turn that man down. If God brings a man that can't afford that loud wedding, don't turn that man down, all right? Time will come when you celebrate something that will be loud. That is the truth. Not everybody's wedding will be loud. That's what this I think the owner of this page is trying to pass across. That you can still have a budget wedding, you know, not just going by what people see on social media. That people can still have budget wedding. Just like the example he gave, a teacher that is paid 25K naira. 5K naira, how many dollars is it? It's even less than $12, a month. How can that person have an elaborate wedding? Yeah, let's be realistic. All right. All right, this one say it's nice to do that if the man is worth it. You don't know whether the man is worth it. For now, the man, yeah, most of them look worth it during courtship and all that. Some of them change and you have no control over it. That's just the truth. They say it's nice to do it if the man is worth it. Can't even imagine doing that for a man that will cheat and lavish money on other women. Most times you don't have control over it. That's the truth. You don't have control over it. Some men, some of them will start nice, start, as good, being good. Along the road, maybe something happened, maybe poor influence or bad influence. That's it. That's the truth. You don't have control over it. So you say it's nice to do that if the man is worth it. Can't even imagine doing that for a man that will cheat and lavish money on other women. Men are always humble when they are not financially stable. Kai, Kai, Kai. Is it true? I wish the couple happy married life. Okay. This one say you created your dream wedding. Congratulations. Hope you didn't pay for that makeup. Guys, people can be funny, but the bottom line is, please don't be moved by what you see on social media. Don't be influenced by what you see on social media. If you cannot handle an elaborate wedding, please do a wedding where you know that what you're doing, number one, is to God's glory. Number two is what you can afford. Number three, something that will give you peace of mind. All right? I will not encourage you to borrow money for wedding. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. It takes a lot. And if you have to wait till you and go do the registry. Like I said, if you must get married, go to the registry. Do that part first. And even go to church with some witnesses. How many? 2 or 3, 4 witnesses, or 10 people. Do that one. Then after that, if you can want to have elaborate wedding later, why not? Why not? Even okay. Let me read from the Bible. Even Jesus went to a low budget wedding. That's the truth in the Bible. So to tell you, there's nothing wrong with that. Mhm. Jesus went to a low budget wedding. Remember? In John chapter 2, verse 1, it says, on the third day there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Now both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding, and when they ran out of wine, so think about it. When they ran out of wine, the mother of Jesus said to him, they have no wine. So think about it. Low budget. They didn't have much. They started with what they had. But they had wine and they ran out of wine. That's when Mary, the mother of Jesus, said, they have no wine. Jesus said to her, woman, what does your concern have to do with me? My hour has not yet come. His mother said to the servant, whatever he says to do, do it. That was when Jesus performed his first miracle. Now there were set there 6 water pots of stone, according to the manner of purification of the Jews, containing 20 and 30 gallons apiece. Jesus said to them, fill the water pots with water, and they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, now. Draw some out now and take it to the master of the feast. And they took it. When the master of the feast had tasted, the water was made wine, and did not know where it came from. But the servants who had drawn the water knew. The master of the feast called the bridegroom, and he said to him, every man at the beginning set out the good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then the inferior. You have kept the good wine until now. This beginning of sign. This then is the beginning of signs Jesus did in Cana of Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. Jesus' first sign at a low budget wedding. That means whether your wedding is low budget or, as long as Jesus is there, it will go well. See what I'm saying? He will provide. So my the reason why I'm doing this is to encourage somebody out there. You know that you're ready to get married. And God has brought somebody, your husband, to you. And you know this is God's leading, that this man is from God. But you don't want to marry him because to you, you believe, want an elaborate wedding, he can afford it. Don't lose God's blessing for your life because of big wedding or small wedding. Please, it's just an advice to someone. Don't go by this social media craze. Don't go by that. Marry your husband. The most important thing is marriage. Some of them that go through this, that do this high profile, elaborate weddings, some of them, their marriages don't last. Some are suffering there. Because think about it, you think men are crazy. They know when you love them because of material wealth, of course. And they will show you pepper too. Some of these women don't have any say in their homes. That's the truth. And you see all the properties, some of these properties, they are not even, is in their husband's names. That is the truth. That is the truth. Some of them, they don't even have access to some of their husband's wealth. Because think about it, that man made his money himself. So that's why you wonder, oh, what happened when the husband is no more? Why are you out in the street? Why don't you have I thought your husband had mm-mm. Because everything was under the husband's name. And some of them, these men, they know. They'll sign it off to their siblings. So marry somebody you can build with. Somebody who really, truly loves you, like the Bible says. The person today maybe may not have what you want, may not have all those flashy things that you want, or big cars that you want, but they will come. Those things will come. I'm telling you, those things will come. They'll come. All right, with that said, I've come to the end of this topic. Mhm. If you have any advice, drop it. I know people are saying not to borrow before you can afford such a wedding. Okay, who is borrowing and who is not borrowing? And that's why some people, you see the narrative now going on. Also, that some of these ministers, they marry, and it's true, very true. I'm not going to paint pictures here. Some men now are marrying well-established ladies because they don't want liability. They don't want liability. Even Some mothers will tell their sons, what does she do for a living? Nobody wants liability. Oh. What does she do for a living? What is she bringing to the table? What is she bringing to the table? That is what some mothers do now. Gone are the days when they say, "Oh, I just want to be a housewife." Housewives for who? Go and see how women are hustling. Go on social media, Instagram, and see all these online vendors. Women, how they are hustling. You know, when you use the word hustling, people would think it's a bad thing. No, 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 no. How they are selling their product. Selling their, maybe some they're selling clothing, baby clothes, baby wears. Ah, yeah, yeah. You see them, they are there. Advertising their product. Advertising. Selling. Some are bankers. They work, they take care of the home. Because some men don't want liabilities. And you know, that lady that talked about some minister of the gospel, you know, marrying foreigners or because of visa. Yeah, in a way, I looked at it, it's not because of visa. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the heart of men, but I don't think it's because of visa. I don't think so. Yeah. But some of those men that want women that are established. See Vicky James. See her husband. And then this person, that same person talked about Peterson. How do you say it? That she married he married his wife, is very established, she's a very rich woman. She's an entrepreneur. That married her because maybe she's well established, she has money. Think about it. Some men don't want liabilities anymore. They call them liability. They don't want liability. And it starts from their mothers. They would say, you don't marry a woman who is a liability, you regret it. Because they don't want to lose their sons. Wahala. Gone are those days, when our mothers stayed home, even if they have to do business, they do business at home and that. Gone are those days. We men, you don't lazy around. A man will deal with you. A man will mess you up. But there are some men that don't want their women to work, their wives to work. They know their reasons. Uh, if it is not financial abuse, because you can be abused financially in the sense that the man wants to have control over you, to be the one providing for you. Because when you're under a man and the man is the one providing for you, yeah, he has control over you because you cannot do anything without finances. Think about it. When you want to make your hair, oh God, give me money for my hair. When you want to buy underwear, oh God, give me money for underwear. But so it's just like you're at his mercy. You don't even have a bank account, your own bank account. Yeah, having a joint account is okay for paying all the bills and all that. Some of these men will not allow their wives to have joint accounts with them. They want to be the one giving the money because think about it, she doesn't work. And they will not allow them access to his account. And I also say it, even if you have a joint account where your, the bulk of your money go to, you know, that money that goes into that account should be used for, for the run of the household, the mortgage, pay bills, and all that. I believe that a woman, if you don't have access to that joint account, you need an account of your own. Even when people give you money, put it there. You need your own account. So that if you have to do something, at least you have money, not to be every day, oh, give me money for this, give me, and then they will yell at you, oh, wow, I gave you money yesterday, what did you use the money for? That's why women are encouraged to do something. Work with your heads. Work. Some will say, because I have children, I can't work. There's some online business you can do. Go online, and all you need to Google online business. That is the truth. You can do it. You see all these clothing vendors, some of them sell wholesales. Buy from them and sell. Do something. something. Don't be so dependent on your husband because that's liability. They don't like it. Men don't like it anymore. And that's why people are now. I know that that lady, that post on Instagram, that I was just talking about. She was trying to pass a message. She was trying to say all these women that you're in church 247 praying, fasting, waiting upon the why are these young men not marrying you? I'm like, Haba, why are they not marrying you? All those, popular, well-known celebrities, ministers, of God, songwriters, gospel music ministers, and all that. Why are they not seeing you? Why are they not seeing that sister Dorothy that is always in church praying, fasting? When they want to get married, they won't marry that sister. Oh. They will go and marry somebody who is already established. That's an eye opener. Things are changing. Women should learn. Things are changing. Ladies, learn. Even Steve Crown that got married, I heard that his wife is a businesswoman. His wife is a businesswoman too. She's well established. And that lady was asking why they're not marrying Sister Dorothy, who is in church, because Sister Dorothy is not their wife. Voila. Somebody will marry Sister Dorothy, that's for sure. That is for sure. Somebody will marry Sister Dorothy. But don't blame them because, okay, they married somebody that God led them to marry. Now is their problem. Esther in the building, welcome. Yeah, now people are blaming them that they married them for visa or for green card. I don't think so. You can't tell the heart who to love. That is the truth. You can't tell the heart who to love. And she called some ministers out. I don't think so. Hello, everybody. Now, to even be housewife is not even easy. It's not easy, you want them. It's not easy. But some of these men, they'll tell you they don't want liability. It's true. And their mothers, kaya. That's the first thing they will ask them. Welcome, Esther. What does she do for a living? Oh, she works in the bank. What area in the bank does she work? Wahala. I thought work now work. That lady, will she marry a man who is not working? Oh, which lady? Exactly, my dear. My dear. Did you read that post, Mama Abina? Did you see that post? I saw that post, I read it, and I watched what she had to say. I just jumped and passed. I'm like, this is unfair. It is unfair. You don't know why they married their wives. And if they're gospel music ministers, definitely some of them prayed for it, prayed about it. And God led them to their wives, just like Moses. Moses has been praying. And if you notice, to know that it's God's hand, but he looks exactly, both of them look alike. It's not a coincidence to show you that God's hand is in it. But Moses was the first name he called. Moses married him because of you. I'm like, how? Because of visa. Moses that travels around the world. Moses that travels around the world. What makes it hard think that if he wants to settle in the UK, he wants to settle in the UK and get a visa? That's what some of them believe, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it, to tell you the truth. I don't understand it. And then is it Tim Godfrey say he married his American wife because of whatever, whatever. Let me tell you, as long as God is the one leading them to their wives, who am I? But one thing I don't want is other people copying, copycats. If you copy and God is not leading you, you go hear them. If you copy because okay, they have an accent, they live in the UK or they live in America, let me go copy. If you copy, ha, if God is not leading you, if you copy, ay, ay, ay. When you come and start screaming about your marriage, nobody will listen to you. That is the truth. And they fail to understand that okay, this ladies from America, they don't know they have the mind of their own. They know their rights. You cannot push them around. So it's not easy being married to somebody that is enlightened like that. You see? So for her to make that judgment, who else? I think who else did she mention? She mentioned yeah. She mentioned Peterson. Say Peterson married a well. She mentioned Godfrey. Who else? I'm forgetting. I think he mentioned one more person. Can't remember. Can't remember who else she mentioned. And he's just advising those ladies, you are in church, fasting, praying, why are they marrying you? And he said, why are they not marrying you? Because they are not, God is not leading them to marry them. God is not leading them to marry them. Somebody will come for those ladies in church. It's true. Very true. She mentioned, who else did she mention? I've forgotten. I've forgotten the names. She mentioned 3 people I remember. I remember, yeah. 3 names, but I can't remember the other person. Can't remember the other person. But I'm like, no, 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 lady, don't do that. Don't. Oh, Theophilus. I didn't hear so much about Theophilus Sunday. I don't know much about Theophilus Sunday. That's why I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, I don't know much about him. Is he a music minister? What is his wife? Okay. Let me put this question like this. I don't know much about him or his wife. So, is his wife Nigerian? Where is his wife from? I don't know why he mentioned her. But what I'm saying here is make sure God is the one leading you. Because there was a time, yes, so there was a time all these men of God were showing off their wives. Yes, so and it was like, some of them were married, the light-skinned, tall, beautiful ladies. Have you seen my wife? My wife is 5'6". My wife is 5'11". She looks like a model, is like as if they're showing off their wives. Yeah, there was a time it was like that. I remember that era. It was either marry and a half cut, let me reframe that. How do you say it now? We used to call it, yeah, but we don't use that name anymore. Of mixed race, yes, mixed race, that is light, um, yeah, that was the thing then. They'll marry them light skinned, very beautiful. And it was as if it was just their way of showing off. And some of the marriages then, now, if you look back, Ivana, welcome. Good to see you, Ivana. Good to see you. And some of those marriages didn't last. That's the truth. Because then it was just show me your wife. Oh, she's light skinned. And that was why many people started bleaching their skin. And that bleaching thing is a no-no. Oh, from Jamaica. Jamaica, man. Thank you for that explanation, Esther. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice. Oh, but US citizen. Okay. All right, I see. Okay. And he said I told her to add Steve Crown and Lynn Blaze since she had her, yeah, since she has time. Wow. Ah, who is Limbs Blaze, I beg? Since she has time. Ha. That's just weird. These people are married, leave them alone. So that time, and then many people started bleaching their skin because they want to be fair, they want to be light skinned. Because many men, and still now, some of them, we're going for light skinned women, not knowing that black chocolate women are super beautiful. Super beautiful. That time people were, because they noticed that men, some of the men were going for light skinned women because they want their kids to be light. Yes. Remember that era? I don't know what is happening more now, but I remember that era. That was when they started, importing all these jargons, all these chemicals as bleaching cream, skin lightening, this, that. People were using it. And they don't even know the effect of that. Some of them, if you see their faces are damaged because of long use of these bleaching agents. They are bad. Not only do they affect the skin, they affect your internal organs too. They affect the internal organs. They damage your internal organs. Those are harsh chemicals. And think about it, whatever you put on your skin, yeah, your body absorbs it fast. I remember that time when we were in secondary school, this our chemistry teacher would always say, um, hydroquinone, hydroquinone. Make sure you're not using any bleaching cream. Hydroquinone will damage you. Hydroquinone because it's a harsh chemical, and that's what they use. That's the chemical they use to lighten skin. Hydroquinone. If you get any skin like bleaching cream, and think about it, people don't even reason. Light skin, why people don't use such things? They import it here. They import it back to Africa. People are using it. And if you see beautiful black chocolate skin, they'll start using those things. Before you know it, dark knuckles, face turning into something else, you know. Skin is turning into something else. If you see their legs, that was that era. That era. Mm. The lady's just bitter. That lady, when she was talking, she said, yes, I don't care, but it's the truth. Just warning all those young ladies that are busy waiting upon these young music ministers. But let me tell you guys the truth. That's the truth. The truth must be said. Some of these music ministers, they lead the sisters on. They lead them on. That is the truth. They lead them on. Gone are the days. Yes, I saw it. Moses travels around the world even before. Exactly, my dear. So getting a visa, if he wants to, you get a visa, a UK visa, you can easily get it. And talk to Ebuka. I beg, leave Ebuka alone. Everybody. Yes, Ivana, you're welcome. Theophilus Sunday, if okay, I've read that one. I haven't told her to add to, yeah, I've read that one. The ladies just beat her. Okay. Married to UK citizen, yeah. But let me tell you guys the truth though. Let me say the truth. Some of these ministers, they know that some sisters are dying for them. They know that some sisters have crush on them. Some of them will lead, that's the truth. Some of them will lead these sisters on. Maybe they'll take pictures with them. Maybe they'll stroll with them, hold their hands, do this, do that with them. And think about, poor sister will think, oh, this brother maybe he's going to marry me. And then the brother will be so nice to them. And some of these brothers, what they are doing is, just because of what they are gaining from the sister. It happened a lot when we are in college. And it's happening now in the body of Christ. Some of these brothers don't want to get married because, oh, sister is liking on sister B, is liking on sister C, is liking on sister D and sister A, so he doesn't know who to choose. That's the truth. The truth must be said. And leading how many sisters on? Leading how many sisters on? And then when he's ready to marry, then he'll go and marry somebody. Don't tell me that Tim Joffrey didn't lead some of those sisters on that he normally sings with when he was single. Don't tell me that. They do it. That's the truth, and they should stop it. It's not right. Even some of them that are married, they do it. They do. I'm not here to paint pictures. They do, and it's not right. You're married. Your wife is in Nigeria. You travel out to minister. You have another sister there that you're shacking with. And you call yourself a minister of the gospel. You call yourself a music minister. And they do it. They do it. And when the person ministers, you're wondering, the Spirit of God is not flowing here. And then when you're ministering, you're sharing spirit of lust. It's true. I'm not going to keep quiet on this one. It's true. They lead people on. Remember those days, those music ministers, especially the men, they will lead maybe 4, 5 sisters on at the same time. Oh, sister, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your hostel today. And the sister will be, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, brother. Praise the Lord, brother. Then they'll come to the sister's room. The sister will cook, bring everything out, cook this, cook that, cook that. That's just the way of them coming to eat food. Cook this, cook that, cook that. They'll finish eating. And the sisters are, they'll be so nice to the sister. Oh, sister, oh, yes, yours, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then the sister will be dreaming at night, seeing them getting married. Think about it. And this same brother will go to another hostel and do it to another sister. Oh. So now he has established maybe 3 points, 3 places he can be eating. Voila. 3. If you were a Christian or you were born again Christian in school, you understand where I'm coming from. If you're SU, maybe not, I don't know how the SUs did, but if you want to fellowship like Believers Global World and all that, this brother now has established 3 eating points, 3 sisters, 3 different hostels. Maybe this one for lunch today, that one for dinner, and the other one maybe, yes, maybe the next day. And these 3 sisters will be loving on him. I'm not kidding you. Will be loving on him. When they come to fellowship, they'll just pretend as if, oh, the brother, or whatever, nothing is happening. How you will know is when this brother now gets married to a different sister, then you will know. These sisters will be heartbroken. And then they'll start talking, oh no, he comes to my room. Yeah, brother, they do it. No, it's not affair. They're not having affair. It's just leading them on. It's not affair. Having affair is different. Having affair is you're sleeping with them. They're leading them on. How can they come out and talk about it? This was in college. It's not really affair. The reason why the other one, some of them will not come out. The reason why that music minister that is no more, the reason why his own came out was the lady was pregnant and he denied it. He denied the pregnancy. The lady called him, said, see you, I'm pregnant. He said, do whatever you want to do with it. And then blocked her. Some of these women cannot come out. Don't worry. And then when that woman came out, many started talking. This is not his first time of doing this. He did it to this person. He did it to me. He did it. It started coming out. And that one wouldn't have come out if she wasn't pregnant. And if he did not block her, she wouldn't have come out. But he messed with the wrong person. When you mess with somebody in the United States, especially Black American, you are in for it too. You are in for it because you're going to pay child support. That is the truth. Don't worry. Some of this, it will come out. It's not that faith is leading them on. Some have lost, some have, some are into depression because of this. Some have mental problem. God, you are my witness, and I'm saying the truth. I will not call names. I will not tell stories. I'm just going to talk about it. Mental problem because of these men of God, because they led them on. Some heartbroken because of them. This is what I witnessed. I saw it. Crow eye. You have a sister you want to marry in this campus. The other campus you have another sister you want to marry. And the other campus they do it a lot. You have another sister you want to marry. And then when you're ready to get married, you go and marry somebody else and then you announce it. Haba now. How do you expect them to feel? And they've turned down suitors because they think, oh, God is you're serious with them. But in your mind, you know what you're looking for. You're just using them for your own selfish interest. Better for you to repent, though, because these sisters are hurt. And God will never forgive you for that. It happened to somebody. This brother, well-known brother, was leading her on. When it was time, this brother went and married one Oyibo Pepe like that. This lady, it broke her. Mentally, she has not recovered from it. Mentally, this is the church of house of God. Though. You brothers, you brothers and sisters, that's why you have to be very careful. Oh. Huh. When I was in college, I had to dodge all those things, though, because I don't know. Oh, this brother, oh, I want to marry you. Wow, 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 wow. I said, okay. Went on a camp meeting, brother. Oh, and this sister was crying. I'm like, what is going on? It was a sister that he had, promised to marry. Oh, you promised somebody you want to marry them. And then I said, Abba, just run away from here. I don't have anything to do with you. What a worm. And thank God I wasn't into that person. That's the truth. And this sister was crying. I'm like, why is this sister crying? What is going on? You promised this girl. And then you came to my campus and you were like, oh, maybe you should pray. God is leading us. I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, shy. It's not even going to work. We came for camp meeting. I saw this sister bawling, crying. Telling you they are leading sisters on. They should stop it though. It's not right, it's not godly. Okay, let me read comments. It's not right, it's not godly. Nobody should. It's happening. Marvin is laughing. That lady is just okay, I got it. Okay, lawyer. He's a gospel minister married to UK citizen. Ah, wow. All the video for songs which he wrote for Marie, you hear him saying, I'm glad that I waited. That means he was waiting for the right person. No, I know that one. I'm not talking about his own. I'm talking generally, my dear. But that doesn't mean that there were not sisters interested in him. Forget about it. Now that he's he's Moses Bliss. Do you understand? They may be reading meaning into some of the kind gestures. That's just what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to say about brothers, ministers that are leading women on. And some of these women, they've lost their lives, they've lost their minds because of it. It's not right. Don't lead somebody on, knowing fully well you're not going to marry them. It happens in the world, yeah, they lead people on, but not in the Christendom. It shouldn't be happening among Christians. It's not right. They'll test this one, test this one. Oh, this sister is tall. Can you just stand and see who is taller so that they'll know who, you know? Mm. Yeah, I wonder who they think they are deceiving. They don't know they are putting cross on themselves. Exactly, my sister Mabel. I cannot stay here and say what I haven't seen, I haven't witnessed. It's wrong. Some of these sisters are broken. It is wrong. Lawrence Sawyer the other day, he was when he was preaching, I think I mentioned it here. He said that when uh, it was announced that he was getting married, and then they finally knew who he was getting married to, he said that he heard that the campuses, that people were crying. People were crying. That girls were crying. Heartbroken. They were heartbroken. Think about it. He said he was shocked. Because think about it. He didn't think he promised marriage to any of them. Do you understand? But some of them, I don't know. He said, that it was a serious thing. No, he said it. Let me read reports. No, 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 not affairs. I'm not talking about you cannot have an affair. I beg. Affair is different. An affair is somebody that is already married and then sleeping with somebody. But I don't think they have an affair. I don't know. But no. But this one that I talked about is no more had an affair with this lady and got the lady pregnant. And when that matter was trending, some people under the comment section said lots of stuff. They said that is what most of these music ministers do, that they know some of them that do the same thing. That is not, it is not a new thing with them. But what happened was this one was caught. And the reason why he was caught was because he got somebody pregnant. He got the wrong person pregnant to somebody in America. That this is what he normally does. Yes, Mama Abina, let the truth be said. They are. Mama Abina is laughing. They should stop it. Breaking all these young sisters' hearts. It's not right now. It's not right. Can't be a party to that too. Not right. They do it. And the thing is, they know, that these sisters are falling for them, are crushing on them, and they're leading them on. I'm just talking about leading people on. And then they'll pretend as if they don't know whether that they are leading them on. What did I do? You led her on. That's what you did. You led her on. And now you went and married somebody else. How do you expect her to feel or recover from it? You write letters to her, you send her chat messages. Sometimes you're up at night chatting with her and all that. Of course, you think that she's talking to her husband to be. And then voila, hey, he's getting married to who? Voila. I beg, let me go. The truth is bitter, but it's happening. And many of the sisters are heartbroken. They are heartbroken. And I'm glad that Lawrence Oyo came to say that. He said, and he never led anybody on. But he's a public figure. He's a young man. He goes to campuses, he preaches in campuses and all that. And I'm not talking about him leading people on. And some of these sisters will be crushing. That's the thing. And they'll be dreaming. And the wrong voice will be telling them, that is your husband. That is your husband. There was a time it happened to me. Oh, I'm going to. Wow. Hey, Chinekebo. Oh, oh. Have witnessed on, okay, a very big minister in Ghana. Mama Bina, I love you. You don't know how I love you because you always said the truth. And God will always continue to bless you. Have witnessed one, a very big minister in Ghana. I don't want, no, don't mention name. We used to live in the same area. He was married with 2 children. He left the wife and married another lady. Bagam. That's a very big minister. Bagam. And this other minister, what is his name? Iyanla or Iyanla? Remember? Iyanla? Not knowing that he was dating another prophet, and a married man, married pastor with children. And that time they'll come out, he and his wife. Oh, praise the Lord, church. But the thing is that once I look at some people, my spirit will not agree with them. Once my spirit doesn't agree, I don't listen to you. I just walk up past. So there's something fishy about this one. It wasn't long. He announced that he's married a second wife. How can? And the wife announced that he's marrying a younger man. Can you believe that rubbish? And when you look at, you know that those are not ministers of God now. Some of them are using the pulpit to just shine. Some of these men of God call themselves men of God. They're having affairs. That's the truth. They're sleeping around. Some of them, wahala everywhere. That's why when you see the true men of God, true servants, they will not call themselves men of God, servants of God, you know. And that's what the topic I want to talk about, because you hear people, they use this word freely. Fear God, I fear the Lord. He fears God. They don't understand what it means to fear God. If they do, they will not be doing the yes. Esther said, yes, I remember that year when Lawrence Oyo announced his wedding and the internet was on fire, just like the day announced his engagement. Yeah. Now this time around, was it last week or this week that he talked about it? He said, that people were crying in campuses, girls were crying. I said, what? I said, I don't blame them because, they like big things. That's why some of them will not marry brother, brother Michael. Brother Michael, that is not a minister, that has been asking their hand in marriage, maybe handing her hand in marriage. But no, no, no. Her eyes is on Pastor Lawrence, because he's a big name. He's a minister of the gospel. He's popular. But that brother Michael that has been, telling you, sister, just pray about it. Maybe God, no, you don't want. Now that he has announced his engagement, you're there crying. Why won't you cry? I beg. Yes, because you think that something. I'm telling you, there was a time. This one I'll share. Yeah, it happened to me. I'm not lying. When I was in college, was it college or somewhere? I can't remember. Maybe when I graduated or youth service, I can't remember. My dear, that time I had suitors. I have people, but my heart was on this person. This person doesn't even know I exist. I existed. Chihuahua. And then I'll pray and I'll fast and I'll pray and say, God, yes, you're leading me to this person. I think about it now, and I laugh and I say, God, thank you. You did not lead me to this person. But because this person was just like, you know, how you write down the qualities you want in a husband. I wrote down everything. And this person suits that. The person no send me. The person doesn't even know whether I existed. Maybe when I see the person, hi, sister. That was it. That was it, though. In my mind, I'll be praying, oh God, you're leading me to this person. That preparing my heart, you know, seeing us having a wedding and me being a good wife and whatever. I was just now, oh, what about when I kabash? I'll try to kabash like the person. I'll try to pray like the person. Wah. The person didn't send me. God didn't send me. It was my mind that was sending me. And then one day, I don't know what was happening. And then this young girl came, oh, we're crying, oh, wow, wow, wow. We are laughing, we are, you know, greeting. And I'm like, oh, wait. He said, oh, I'm waiting for my, for brother, so and so. I said, the same brother I was crushing on. I'm like, why? He said, oh, we're engaged. I'm like, my heart, though. I said, what? You're engaged to my brother? She said, yes, we've been engaged for what. I'm like, oh. Thank God, God delivered me that I didn't go mental. What? You see, the man didn't send me. So that's why when I talk about such things, the danger of crushing on somebody. Hey, my world ended that day. I went home, I was like, yes, so I went home, I said, God, I'm so sorry. I was crying. My heart was broken. See me preparing, you know, see myself when he's ministering. I'll be up there ministering with him. We'll be praying together. You know, we'll have our own ministry and all that. Wahala. Wahala. Hey! Chineke, God delivered me, and I thank God for delivering me. I'm telling you the truth. That's why when I say maybe you never experienced it. We have not experienced it. I experienced it. I experienced crushing on somebody. And if the person even say, hi, how are you doing today? Oh, can we go for a walk? Let's talk. Let's talk. You think that that God is answering your prayers. Not lie you. It's only God that will deliver you from that mindset. That's the truth. But looking back now, yes, so Sister Mabel, you guys are laughing at me. You guys are laughing at the ladies are also part of it. Yes, my dear sister Abina. Yes, so I was part of mine. I'm confessing, isn't it? Yes, so I'm part of it. Started dreaming about somebody. God didn't tell me anything, and I was just hearing my mind. Hi, my dear, I learned the hard way. But looking back now, I would say, God, thank you that I didn't marry that person. Because God gave me my own husband. That I didn't force love. What that? Hey, God. Hi. And that time, my mom, God bless her. So my mom, very funny. Very funny. There was a time this young man came to my house that time. My mother saw, you know, mothers can see. She saw how I was into this person. When he left, he said, let me tell you, this boy will break your heart. I said, Wahala, this brother. He said, this thing you're calling brother, that brother will break your heart. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? In my heart, I knew what I was thinking. I was thinking that God has brought us together. And what I say, I'm just telling you the truth. Better you wake up from whatever you think you are. Hey! Okay, I've shared my story, guys. Oh, 10 years ago, this lady will come to me and cry if this man is singing. I don't listen to it. A very, very big minister. Really? And cry. Tell me more, Biko. We are here for But today. Why was she crying? What? Sister Mabel. Sister Mabel, you don't see me now. I don't confess my own. You know. Thank God, God set me free. But I tell you, there's some sisters in bondages because of this thing. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Some have lost their minds because of this. Oh, you're waiting for the day Frank Edward will announce his own. That man is a cunning Igbo man. He's cunning. He's very cunning. I see him as a very wise man, very cunning. Cunning. Yeah, he takes his time to announce stuff. Yeah. So, my dear, Mama been a beg, tell me more. Been some pastor. Yes, my dear. I'm talking generally, Ivana. I'm talking pastors, gospel ministers. They do. Some of them know when these sisters are crushing on them. Very true. Me, I was crushing too. Yeah, I was crushing. I crushed. So God deliver me. If God didn't deliver me, I don't know where I would have been by now. To tell you the truth, it's a bondage. It's a big bondage that needed God's deliverance. Think about it. Some of them, their life, their mind, everything is built around this person now because it's what they formed in their mind. That's the truth. It is a bondage, and they'll follow that person. Ha. Even when that person gets married, they will still be following that person. It is a bondage. But like I said, I thank God, God delivered me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mama Bina, Mama Bina. But do you guys understand where I'm coming from? I'm talking generally now. I'm not pinpointing. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just talking generally about some of these people. That's why why would somebody will just come out and say, "Oh, he broke my heart." They will not, out of shame. Why will? Exactly, Ivana. You got it. I remember a pastor told me that they are also human and attracted to beautiful girls. Exactly. But the key there is self-control. They are. And some of these girls, they know. The key is self-control. And that's why I always urge them, if it is possible, when you travel with your wife so that you don't give the devil the room to do something. If it is possible, some of them can't now travel with their wives because of the children. Do you understand? But they have to be accountable to what they do. Because some pastors are so truthful, so frank. They'll say, I see all these beautiful, beautiful ladies, but I have to practice self-control. I'm married. Think about it. They are human beings. They are not Jesus. True is self-control. That is why some of these pastors are dealing with this problem, because they have some chicks, they have some people they talk with, some sisters. And it's when they push them, they'll come out and say, I'm marrying a second wife. Who knew that a yalla had a side chick? It's true. Okay, no problem. So, but this lady is crying. The only reason I said, no, don't call his name. But why is the lady crying? Why is he crying? Is he crying because he loves the man, or is he crying because the song is touching her heart, hitting her spirit? I don't understand. That's why I was asking. Not because, no, don't talk about the man, I beg. We're not calling names here. No, 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 no. But my question was, why was she crying? Okay. But why would this? Oh, the lady will cry because the lady is crushing on this man. Like crushers like me. Hi. God deliver her. Oh. God will deliver her. Like God delivered me years and years ago. He is a miracle. Every other thing is liability. Kalisht. Jesus, you are my greatest asset. Yes, so our sister maybe come in, Sister Clara, broken heart. Yes, so experience is a teacher. I learned the hard way. It is. Every other thing is liability. Jesus, you are my greatest assets. Every other thing is liability. And you know, that time that I was crossing, many brothers were coming. Oh, sister, I want to marry you. Wah, wah, wah. No, I didn't want any of them. My eyes was on that man, that person, that person. The other day when I went back home, my sister, I didn't know that people around me even knew. My younger sister asked me, "Oh, how is this person?" I'm like, "Why?" He said, "That person you were crushing on." I'm like, I said, "So you noticed?" She said it was very obvious. I said, Chimo, God. Hey, Chineke mo. Hey. My sister said, "Oh my God, that time it was very obvious." I'm like, "You noticed?" He said, each time you see him, you just light up like that, the way you lit up. I say, Wahala. Wahala. This one be Wahala, but I thank God. God delivered me. I'm in a very good place. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't marry that person, tell you the truth. I'm glad it would. Because think about it. No. If not, I wouldn't have met my husband. My husband is God's perfect gift to me. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Every so I've shared my secret. So when I talk, you guys listen to me because I've seen, I've experienced, I've witnessed, I know what I'm talking about. Every other thing was so sisters, stop crushing, and brothers, pastors, music ministers, stop bleeding the sisters on. It's not right. Every other thing. You know this person likes you. And then you spend time chatting with the person, spending time with the person. It's not right. It's not right. That's the truth. Oh, I'm just trying to be a brother. No, you're not. You're not helping her. You're not helping matters. You're married. Stay at home. Stay with your wife. Don't be on the phone chatting with this person. It's not right. Because you're giving them hope. You're giving them hope when you do that. When you're married, cut off everything. Cut it off. You don't have anything to do with them anymore. Why? Every other thing is liability. All right, guys, I've come to the end of today's. I'm glad you guys joined me. Hope we learned one or two things here. Hope we learned one or two things here. Thank you so much. Till I see you guys. Okay, please, I need your suggestion. These are my real people here. Advise me. Do you want me to be doing, okay, I think I'll be combining both short videos and live stream on this channel. Do you want to see more short videos or live stream on this channel? Please tell me. I'm waiting for your answer. Even if I come live, I can come live maybe once or twice a week if I can. Do you want more of short videos on this channel? What do you want? Tell me. Every other thing is liability. Oh, is Linda still here? Linda said something. Say Marie dropped a post. What post did she drop? Is it a thank you post? Jesus, you are my greatest asset. I'll go and check it out. Both is okay. Mabel's okay. Thank you, big sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you for your advice. Both. Okay, I'll do both. I'll do both. I'll do both. Yeah, I'll do both. I'll do both. As long as we are learning, that's the goal. That's the purpose. I appreciate you guys. So in all you're doing, please follow God. Follow God. Follow God, I tell you. Thank you, and God bless you all. Amen. Thank you so much. So Mabel, you are laughing at me, huh? You are laughing at my broken heart. What? That heart was broken. Oh. My heart was really broken. Mind you, you have seen, you have envisioned, you have visualized your wedding to this person. You visualize your life with this person, and all of a sudden somebody is coming. Yes, so we are engaged. You're engaged to who? To my dream man. Wahala. Hey, my heart was broken in pieces, but it's okay. That's life. But I am glad. Yeah. So far, it will bless you. Am I blessing you so far? Am I blessing you so far, Esther? Am I blessing you so far? All right, guys. So far, it will bless you. Of course, I always do that. I'll do that. You like live streaming, Mama Bina? Okay, I'll do, yeah, but I'll do both. I'll do some short videos, and then it's not like short videos, and then I'll do live stream. I know some of you like live streaming. I'll do that. All right. Every other thing is liability. Jesus, you are my greatest asset. Thank you guys for joining me today. All right. I appreciate you immensely. Let's continue to be positive. Whatever we bring here, we just bring it for discussion. We don't call names. Yeah, but we'll see. Frank Edwards, how old is Frank Edwards? Is Frank Edwards? Are you sure Frank Edwards is not Paul? Sure, he wants to get married. Maybe. No, there are lots of people lined up that would like to marry him. But let God lead him to his wife. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Like this man that Uchiago that sang, everything na double double, everything na double double, oh, everything na double double, oh, everything na double double, oh. Yes, you. Oh, thank you so much, Esther. Everything na double. You remember Uchiago? Everything na double double, oh. Uh-huh. So it was it years ago? It was years ago. I was in a live stream that he was. I didn't know he was married, and he was married. He's married. He's not married to a Nigerian. No. He's not married to a Nigerian. I can't remember where his wife is from, but she's not Nigerian. So the person that was talking to him asked him how is he coping with his wife, um, and how is he doing? Knowing that his wife can't prepare Nigerian food. I can see something. Please tell me what you see. Please, oh. Mama Bina, tell me what did you see? What did you see? Because I was trying to see something, oh. I was trying to see something too, Mama Bina. I saw it. I said, is this for real or what is going on? Eh? Yeah, thought I saw something too, Mama Bina. Is it what you're thinking? I thought I saw something. Oh, please confirm it. Thank you, post. Okay, thank you. So I asked him, well, how is he coping with his wife not cooking Nigerian food, especially, our onubu soup. He said, there are Nigerian restaurants around now in Houston. If he wants to eat Nigerian food, you go to the restaurant and buy it. I say, awesome, awesome answer. I love that. Exactly. Let him take his time. Exactly. Let it be God's leading. Yeah. It's true. Let him take his time. Not everybody is supposed to marry early. Yes, so I agree. Sorry, yes, so I agree to that. Oh, my father, my father. I can see something. I can see the same thing, Mama Abinel. I can, if it is what you're saying, I can, but I was just trying to look very well with my glasses to see if it's what I'm seeing. I say I don't want to say anything till it comes out. But we give God praise. We give God praise. We thank God. We thank God. All right, with that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. I appreciate you guys for coming. Mabel, God bless you. Vanna, Mama Bina, Esther, God bless you guys abundantly. And need. I'm with, yeah, and need. Thank you, Mama Bina. Yeah, I've called Esther. You guys are amazing. You're super. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company as we continue to learn. I hope I'm not miss. Linda! Linda has gone. I think it's late for her now. All right, Sister Mabel. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. And I gotta go. Good night. Yes, good night. Good night, guys. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, I don't give you guys enough notice because normally I don't know when I'll come live nowadays. Esther. Yes, so I don't know when I'll come live, but I'll try. Mama Mina, this is the doing of the Lord. Mama Mina, I said, I'm seeing something, no, but let me not talk. Let me not talk. See, God has answered Mama Bina's prayer. My eyes have seen the glory of the Lord. Yes, so it's really the doing of the Lord. We thank God for it. Thank God for it. Oh, yes, so amen. I see it. Yes, so I was looking, I saw something, and like, am I? Okay. Let me not say anything. He said, what? And it's what you are thinking, oh, and it is what you are thinking. It is what you are thinking, oh. Yes, so. Yes, so. It's what you are thinking. Because I've watched, I've seen, I'm like, what is going on here? There is something actually going on there. That's why, yeah. But we thank God, we give God praise. We are ready. Whatever it is, we are ready. And we thank God for it. We're grateful. We're grateful. All right, guys. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Stay blessed. Bye bye. This is the doing of the Lord.